pleasant good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Shush. I'm your host, Patrick. We're still here mourning the loss of Patrice, or White Mamba. And this weekend, we suffered the loss of Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, who was like a stepfather or uncle for at least half of Belize. I don't expect any staff here to be left in his will, but still, I know Crawford would I love to see the reading of his will just to see who get what. Rest in peace, Mama. Since the invention of social media, about 2,000 videos have gone viral, meaning it spread faster than dengue. And from the 2,000 viral videos, at least 50 originated from Belize, which, coincidentally, is also high on the dengue charts. Anyways, take a look at this viral video.
We spoke with the dean of the school, the teacher, the principal, along with myself and I.
All right, go catch that. Listen to it one more time.
We spoke with the dean of the school, the teacher, the principal, along with myself and I.
Yep. If you still not catch up to it, take a visual look at what she said. The dean of the school, the teacher, the principal, along with myself and I. So I'm not sure if that room had too many mirrors or if the people simply had too many personalities. But it's not really adding up. In any event, let's just hope that her son, her daughter, and her children continue to do well in school. Viewers, one of the ultimate shush in town right now is that a government minister may have received $50,000 a month from a man who conned the US government out of $1 billion. And, of course, he denied it. Well, that denial might get messed up because a witness claims that he has text messages between himself and the minister. I won't get into any legal stuff. But this situation will remind you of when your wife always say you to cheat and you deny it. And then she says she have screenshots. So you start to palpitate and sweat. At this point, the only hope is to pay somebody for broke in your wife's house, thief the phone, broke up the SIM card and the memory card, and drop the phone in your toilet. And if all the messages were backed up to the Google Drive, well, let's just say you'll get where the duck get. Yes, I'm not speaking from personal experience. Yes, I am single, but screenshots played no role. Belizeans, not to scare any of you, but there is a new deadly virus causing havoc all over the globe, the coronavirus. China has reported dozens of deaths and hundreds of cases. And even as far as Mexico, there have been suspected cases of this coronavirus. Well, here at the Shush, we've heard that custom officers in Belize are panicking as they have hundreds of cases of corona stashed in their houses. We have been told that they have hired a doctor to do a mass consultation at the northern border. And they were very happy to hear when they told them that the coronavirus has nothing to do with contraband corona beers. Cheers to that. If you guys watch news religiously, one, you will know that we never have anything religious on the news. And two, you would hear about illegal planes landing in Belize more often than cruise ships. After the first one landed, I thought, okay, that's unfortunate. After the second one, I thought, yeah, maybe we need to tighten up on security. But now that the 11,564th plane just landed on Monday, I think it's about time we start to make a profit from this. Belizeans need the jobs. I can list at least 10 people who are willing to be flight attendants, maintenance men, airship builders, etc. Check out this aviation-ready professional who I am sure has Belizean roots. Ding, 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 ding. that was a real River Valley dancer. But seriously though, at this point, we probably need to decriminalize drug planes as long as they don't have more than 10 pounds of substances. And in turn, they should pay a little environmental tax and agree to stop burn up the planes and ruin the atmosphere. Win-win, right? And speaking of illicit substances, police made this remarkable and hilarious bust just this week.
Your car shine already, right? You have received a charge sheet for myself. Alright. Possession of firearm, illegal firearm without a gun license and ammunition. You have a license to present today? Do you have a license to present today, I think? Yeah? Do you own a license to carry these illegal firearms? Alright.
Alright, so it kind of strike me that the trafficker had more manners than the overly eager police. The police was like, you have any f***ing license for these weapons? And the man was like, sir, I'm sorry, but I do not. And the police was like, you realize the f***er ain't no boss? Again, this goes to show we they chastise the pilots and their drug plane, while we have some rowdy police officers who can lead decency. Maybe we should propose and lead swap. Well, before we go for our first commercial break, we have Dr. K, who has an important message to share with you. Doc?
Thanks for giving me a few minutes on your show, Patrick. And viewers, thanks for always asking for more and more Ask Dr. K. In today's sermon, I wish to give you a little Valentine's Day knowledge. Now, Valentine's Day is coming up fast, and you know what that means. Coffee have another opportunity for it. Although we like cry about maga season and hard time, everybody and their granny will definitely expect something come February 14th. And the Belizean men done the fret. For those of you who made the bold choice of entertaining several lovers throughout the year, I just have a couple reminders for you. Now, the first reminder, your side piece will be extra needy and lovey-dovey on Valentine's Day because this is her big chance to prove a point. So if you don't want problems with your wife, I suggest you change side piece name in your phone to prepaid balance. Or maybe you could just accidentally lose your SIM card and miraculously find it again come February 15th. Now, secondly, if you're popular among the ladies, I would advise not going on a date with somebody who can't throw hand instead of phrase, or you might need to learn how to catch flight instead of face. Now, the third, if you plan to carry out one lover to breakfast, you carry another one to lunch, and then you carry one third one to dinner, please not be fool and carry all of them at the same place. Because when the waiter come up, they talk about, wow, back so soon? But only no gone there since the last Valentine's, it now will be my pretty car ride home. And I could assure you that not Jesus will take care of wheel. Now, fourth and finally, this is not a day of redemption. Your baby mama is happily moving on with her life. Please leave that woman alone and not send her no $5 flowers and 2-pack of shrimp ramen. You send that to the lady work with a card where they talk about, I got all out for you this year, babe. Left the woman alone and move on with your life, Papa. And since my tips are for people who are in love with people, for the committed Christian folk at home, my only tip, keep doing what you're doing, guys. Do what you do and you will live happily ever after. Thanks for coming to today's sermon, folks. See you again very soon when I return with more Ask Dr. K. We're now going to commercial.
Hello again, Shush lovers. I really think that our Dr. K could have been bigger than Dr. Phil. Or maybe he could have done a Belizean marriage show. Anyway, let me earn my salary and tell the world where you back slow today. First up, we have this hilariously relatable business that was posted to Facebook. Can somebody please throw and his buses away? Ladyville bus broke down pan Halover Bridge, then by the checkpoint, and now by Linaville, the Lee community pan the highway where all the houses they lean. If y'all see me walking, don't mind your business. Stop for me. All right, I really not support the drug trade, but I have to give credit where it's due. They plane left off from South America, run out of fuel, no light, no AC, no transponder, but then they always land from schedule, and they only catch on fire when it's intentionally lit. But here in Belize, buses left right from Ladyville, which is only 10 minutes from Belize City, and they still take 2 hours to reach. Like the police department, I don't have any idea who is responsible for the drug plane landings. But it's safe to say that none of the Ladyville bus drivers or owners can be suspected of being involved in anything organized. Moving on into some mini food business. Someone shared a very cold experience that they had. I am so disappointed in I paid $14 for 2 frozen coffee with cheesecake ice cream. I didn't even taste an ounce of cheesecake. It melted so fast, and the big chunk of unblended coffee I got, I had to spit out. And the 2 big pieces of ice. Man, every week we have someone different working in there. They need to be consistent or they will start losing customers. Okay, so I'm not sure if I have any good advice to give you, but maybe that the big chunk of ice we made in there, you could have used that to smash the unblended coffee. And then the other one to wash your hands afterwards. And as for the missing cheesecake ice cream, either that sold separately or the new biodegradable cups couldn't handle it. So until I figure out what happened, yes, you have all right to be vexed. And now, folks, we have big time drama. We have someone who wants to do my job. So take a look at this business that he wrote, filmed, and produced on his own. Fin company probably myself and I productions. Look at it.
2 years ago, I catch in a traffic accident where my motorcycle was total. I had to go through the court system and win my court case. And now I gone back to the insurance company and they explained to me that I would be able to be reimbursed. Now they wanted to offer me $1,000 for a dirt bike, which costs around $3,500. We have to pay their policy. Whenever we get insurance, you would have to pay your entire policy. Now when it's time for you to claim, it's an issue. They keep turning us around like we don't know any better. Any advice?
Okay, so you're not happy at all. But before we pick sides, watch what a rep from the particular company responded with. On behalf of my company insurance, you must note that 1, you kept the bike. Whatever happened to it or if they stole the damaged bike is not the fault of the insurance company. 2, our insured is not accepting fault. You were overtaking in traffic on your motorcycle on the right-hand side of the lane. 3, you did not win your court case. It was a criminal hearing which our insured was found guilty of hitting you. Simply means that he was involved in the accident and there was a collision. If you actually want to win, then you would have to pull a civil suit. 4, the accident happened in 2016. Your motorcycle is a 2011. That $3,500 is for a brand new bike of the current year. Your bike has a 5 years depreciation. 5, your court hearing finalized in 2017. Why wait until 2020 to claim? 6, you were offered $1,100, which you outright accepted. We have cameras in our office as proof. All right, so at this point, they either need to take each other to a court to settle this, or myself and I Productions need to meet up with Employee of the Year after work and fight it out. Who win? Get to take the insurance money. And finally, for tonight's business, we have this scholarly complaint to share. So today I'm a registration day at nothing new for a tertiary institution, right? Wrong. Unlike the other two well-known tertiary institutions, we register for classes online from the comfort of wherever they are. We have to travel from all corners of the country to come wait at school 2 weeks after exam and wait in a line for about several hours to get the classes where we want. I end up to go to Hanks for a haircut and come back and this line need move. Alright, so just a perspective, right? Hank's haircut, that real pampering. They even take your blood pressure before you go cut your hair. So a trip there, and nearly 2 hours minimum. Anyways, back to the business. Whilst the wait in a line, the system were outdated, always crash. We stop we from the register upon the allotted time for each department. This just prolonged the whole process more than how it have to be. I'm not sure if the school forget that some of we have jobs and have to go back to work, but they need to try to resolve this issue. One next thing, they got people who want to come smile with you and pretend to be friends just so they could skip the front. I don't know why they in the rush, like they got anything important to do in their life. And to top it off, we there in the tropics. It done hot, and some people come in at this line with their arm, they whop. I end up to spray one with cologne and all. Every year, that the same thing with this school. Something I never change, you know. It really don't make sense why students have to stand up in a line for about 10 hours to register for class, when everybody don't know that most of them want to drop their same class as soon as their parents stop pressuring them. Though, if people could buy one black mango all the way in Toledo, then get it shipped to Orange Walk, all online, registering for a school online should also be made possible. But students, be careful when you wish for you know. When you're done already forced to sell 2,000 raffle tickets each semester. That number might be double to pay for the new registration system. So, just relax in a long line, take a lead 2 snack, call in sick the work, and you could sell a lead deodorant to make a lead extra change. Alright, so that's the end of today's Bex drama, loaded with Bexness. Please remember that we are happy to read your Bexness. All you have to do is to post on our Where You Bex Boat Today page on Facebook. Well, like it now, seriously. And with that command being said, we now go for our final commercial break of the night. So stay tuned for more. Welcome back to the Shush, viewers. As usual, we try to mix up the show and showcase some of Belize's best talents. So, get ready for this new edition of the Artist Spotlight. Tonight, we have with us an important artist in Belize that you may not have heard by name, Mr. Devin Perfeet. Perf, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
I like that last name there for some reason.
What, Perf?
It's kind of nice, Perfeet. It's kind of nice. Just
I
roll
like
off your tongue really nice for some reason.
Kind of important.
Yeah, you know, like...
Song important, yeah.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
nice beard and
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yep.
So, Perf, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, this new artist spotlight, but I'm not an artist.
Okay.
I'm a...
Get off of this.
Yeah, we are. So this edition, we are this on the producer spotlight.
All right, you realize that, you know, a producer is also an artistic person.
Yeah, everybody know artistic person, but
Touche.
if we're speaking about artists as musicians, then I'm a producer.
Right.
But still an artist.
Thanks for clearing that up, sir. So tell us about yourself.
Well, you know, Devin Perfeet. Everybody call me DJ Perf. I guess short for my last name.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, music producer, Belize band, grow.
That's in a nutshell. All right. So, all right then. So, okay, ask you one question. So you're a producer, right? What are your most memorable experience as a producer?
Well, my favorite thing as a producer that was always to say people's reaction to the music, to the art.
Oh, nice.
Especially the ones that I do. And like sometimes I produce my stuff and sometimes I produce other people's stuff. Who they might not know that me produce, but still seeing how people react to it.
Yeah.
Like it make I be like, okay, you know, what I'm gonna do in at the moment when I make that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Bring
it.
back the memories and
Yeah. But one memorable moment, I have a lot, but producing for Vibes Cartel.
Oh, nice.
And being in studio with Wizkid.
Okay, nice, nice. So,
I would have said that.
yeah, for watching it, honey.
Yeah.
Do anything, right?
Well, I never worked with Vibes Cartel, you know,
Okay.
yeah, but Wizkid, yeah.
Certain degrees of separation, right?
Yeah.
Alright, got you. Alright, so you say you're now producer, you like watch your artist and everything, right? So I want to play a league game with you, right? So I want to ask you, would DJ Perf rather, and then you give me the answer to it, right?
Alright.
So first question, would DJ Perf rather bring back Andy Palacio or Mr. Peters?
Alright. I have to explain this one, right?
That's the best part of this.
Like I find it amazing with Mr. Peters because he may never get his big break as an artist until the end, you know, like when it's done well. And like that me kind of, you know, crazy because a lot of people will try the music and they don't make it. Like it kind of show them that, you know, that if you really want to do this, you don't give up until, you know.
Got you.
And Andy Palace, I just feel like he's just a legend overall for Belize, you know.
Yeah, got you.
So if I have to bring back one, I'd say Andy Palace.
Alright, nice. I like your precursor to all of that. Right? Alright, so you DJ too, by chance?
I used to DJ.
Alright, then say like you may still used to DJ, right? Alright, so would you rather, now the pretense of this is this, right? You they make your money off of the ticket sales for this, right? So you'd rather DJ naked for a pack show or DJ naked and nobody no come?
I'd rather DJ naked for a pack show.
Right.
Because I DJ naked home all the time, bro.
And nobody no come.
And nobody
So you
come,
want to know how you feel for it?
So might as well get paid for it.
Alright, nice. Good one. Alright, so last one. So this one, current, you're a producer. Alright. So would DJ Perf rather record, voice, produce, mix down everything on an album by yourself, or you'd rather do the production, but the artist who you have to work with, notice just everybody, bad and good. And you have to put your hand in our bag and pull out a name like a raffle. 10 songs.
I would have said put my hand in a bag
Okay.
and pick an artist because I could
Can
make,
you still make that song good?
I could make anybody sound good. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, nice. So you work on anything new right now, brother?
Yeah, always. Well, we recently released a video. I don't know if many people see it, but we released a video with like 11 artists.
Yeah, I see it.
Everybody
Nice.
found one
Yes,
in one video.
epic.
But
Tell the crowd what your name and
well,
go check it out.
the World Youth Medley on YouTube. Anyway, just search it there. Google it there.
Epic.
Yeah.
But
But
the video
that
too,
was it.
nicely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big up Tech Time beat up for that. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, we have a lot of stuff coming. Like for the past 2 years, we may kind of try feel it out as well. I talk about the artists that I work with because I deal with Belizeans and then I have my own international stuff, which happened by my own. But for, like locally, for the past 2 years, we may try feel out the industry and the growth and how things go. So now that we're kind of alright, let's start release stuff, start put out stuff. I think we feel like we're ready. You know?
Alright.
And internationally, I have a lot of stuff coming. I have songs like I have a soca project to come out for Trinidad Carnival.
Nice.
Before, like I have one to come out before and after the carnival. I have a lot of stuff.
Internash. Well, so since you have all of that stuff, tell the people how they could check out your stuff, your social media, how to get in contact with you, all of that.
Well, you go follow me on Instagram. That's like basically everything there. Perf, PERF _next door. Perf next door.
Alright.
And from there, Facebook, YouTube, just put Perf anywhere.
Perf anywhere.
Anywhere.
All right, Perf. Sound good? I like hear that.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks.
And viewers, thank you for tuning in to tonight's edition of The Shush. We'll be back next week, of course, but follow us on Facebook at Colorblind Multimedia and What You Bex About Today to see cool updates in between episodes. Until next time, I pull through again. Good night and goodbye.